Hey. This is Lisa A., and you're listening to Who's That Star on LCC Connect at Lansing Community College. Who's That Star is a behind-the-scenes show where I sit down and talk with the employees at the college. This is an inside look at LCC where you will have a chance to learn about their passions, projects, what inspires them both at work and in their personal lives. I'm your host, Lisa Alexander. I'm so excited to get a chance to talk to all the people who make LCC great. This show is for you to get to know the people that work at Lansing Community College a little bit more and see what makes them tick. Are you ready? Okay, let's go see who's today's star. Welcome, WTS community, to our show today. I hope you all have been taking care of yourselves and enjoying your free time. I know that I am. Today on Who's That Star, I have a new star for you to meet. This star describes herself as a dedicated friend, sister, aunt, and counselor in training with a passion for all things horror and true crime. Originally from Lansing, Michigan, she's called Lansing home for 30 years and is excited to take the next steps to becoming a homeowner here in our great city after she has completed her degree. She is pursuing her master's degree in clinical mental health at Siena Heights University. She is looking to complete this degree fall of 2025. For the past 2 years, this star has worked as the manager of enrollment support services here at LCC, where she leads and supports a fantastic team of enrollment support specialists. Okay, WTS community, are you ready to learn who's today's star? Drum roll, please. Today's star is
Sarah Ortiz.
Sarah, thank you so much for coming on Who's That Star today.
Yeah, of course. Excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you here. I got a lot of questions for you. Are you ready to get started?
I am. Let's do it.
All right. So how did you get started at LCC?
Yeah. So first and foremost, I am a graduate of Lansing Community College. I started taking classes here in 2013. That seems so long ago, just to say it out loud. I was pursuing my general associate's degree. I ended up transferring to Siena Heights and graduated with my bachelor's degree in professional communications. So fast forward to 2022, I'm at home. I'm looking for a new job. The job I was at just didn't like it, to be honest. It was fully remote, so I really wanted to kind of get back to the face-to-face connection. I stumbled upon this job, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go for it. When I initially applied, I didn't think I would get the job. Even after I finished up the interview, I thought to myself, ugh, that was terrible. You know, after you have an interview, you're like, I blew it. Yeah. That's how I felt walking out. But a couple days later, I did end up getting a call for me to get references to them, got that over to them, and then shortly after, HR called me and proposed an offer. So here I am. Yeah, that's wonderful. And it's funny because so many people nowadays want to do remote. And remote is not for me. Like, it is a little bit, don't get me wrong, don't take my remote day. But I like the connection of people. Same. I love the face-to-face, and if you're my boss, please don't take my remote day away. Right. I wouldn't even mind a second remote day. But just, exactly. I miss that face-to-face connection. I hated doing the Zoom meetings. Yeah. It was just not for me. I wanted to, talk to somebody, and if I need help, I want to walk over to your office and ask you. Me too. Because I just sometimes don't do well with here's a link to the training. Right. Here's a link with instructions. No. Yeah, it is. No, and it's learning styles for me, so I definitely understand that. So yeah, I felt you on that, wanting to be able to come in, but still appreciate. I like the hybrid schedule, put it like that. How about that? For sure, me too. So, what do you like most about what you do here at LCC? Yeah, so I love being able to turn a bad day for a student into a good day. Mm-hmm. So working in the STAR Zone, we're constantly helping students with different problems. We sometimes have students that are trying to accomplish something and they have no idea how to do it. Right. So they're frustrated, discouraged, and even a little hesitant to ask for help. So when they come into the STAR Zone, we'll bring them over to the computers. We'll figure out what's going on. We'll answer their questions. We'll make sure they don't have any additional additional things that they need and then make sure they understand the next step. So most of the time that's like, oh, I don't know what classes take, or, oh, I need to fill out my FAFSA. And a lot of times students come in like upset that they don't know how to do something.
Right.
And it's our job to say, hey, why would you know this information? You're a new student. Like, let me help you out. So it's really fun to just know like they're leaving knowing what to do next.
Yeah, no, and your department is like one of my favorite departments on campuses because the knowledge base that the specialists have to work in that area is extensive, and you have to know a little bit about everything to kind of make that job work. And the personalities that you have to speak to what you're talking about with that upset student is a great thing. So like I always, if a person has worked in your area, like they get a stellar report from me because you got to know, financial aid, a little bit about the curricular guys, about different policies. So I love that I don't know if it's a secret, but yeah, that's one of my favorite departments on campus.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. I love my team. I think they're absolutely awesome. Just the way they handle students is incredible. Yeah,
they do a wonderful job. So yeah, kudos to you all and every leadership in your department for that. So let me ask you this because before I jump off. So you say you are Lansing, you've been here 30 years.
Yes.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Waverly High School.
Okay, not that I'm hating on Waverly, okay? I'm not hating on Waverly, but I was just like, I only think about Everett, Sexton, and Eastern. And so I'm not, no shade, Waverly. I'm not trying to throw shade. So no, don't write letters or nothing, but I didn't think that. Okay, so yeah. Now, did you know that you wanted to work in education, higher ed, when you was graduating from Waverly?
I didn't, no. So I originally started my education career back, like I was saying, the other job, it was fully remote. So I worked for a university that was fully online.
Okay.
I was an academic and financial aid advisor. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was fun at first. Had a caseload of students that I had to manage, and I did not like the calling of them, having to get additional information. And like I said, I missed that face-to-face interaction. I actually missed it so much that I got a second job at Outback serving so I could have that face-to-face interaction.
No, yeah, but when you have a certain personality, you feed off of the interaction of physical, like, just being in people's presence. And so, no, I truly understand that. So, yeah, we're glad that you're here, and I do think that you have an important role about how people perceive LCC. So
thank you.
I appreciate that. So what is life like for you outside of working at Lansing Community College?
So right now, like I stated, I'm in the process of finishing up my master's in clinical mental health at Siena Heights. So life outside is super focused on attending my classes, writing papers, coming up with treatment plans, and also seeing clients. But when I'm not doing that, I like to rest. I am a homebody, so I love to just snuggle up with my dog on the couch and watch movies, with it being fall. And like I said in my bio, I love watching horror movies right now. Yeah.
Now, see, that's another thing that I'm like, was that something that you've always liked? Cause see, I never liked a horror. Like, I'm too scary. And then I can't go to sleep at night. What's your favorite horror movie?
It's called Trick or Treat. So it's a movie, it's kind of like a Pulp Fiction movie where they have different things going on in the movie. Okay. But they all come together. But that one has a lot of what do I want to say? Like different, not stereotypes, but how don't blow out jack-o'-lanterns, werewolves, Little Red Riding Hood.
All the things that you've heard about Halloween,
about Halloween,
and all that. It all comes together and that. Yeah, see, I don't like stuff like that.
That's okay.
I don't like none of that movies. And then they're talking about like the Rocky Horror show that's coming up, and that's good for Halloween. And that was back out in my day when I was growing up, and I never went to that then. I just don't like scary movie or horror movies. So that was like, we would not have the same likes in regards to that. But, so with you going to school, what made you decide to get into counseling? Like, what was that? What drew you to that?
So I think I've always had a passion for helping people and just even for me personally, going to counseling has totally changed my view on a lot of things in life. And I don't know, I think I want to just be that safe space for people. Growing up, I was brought up in a household where we didn't share our feelings.
Right.
Where it was very looked down upon. And now I love that mental health is so more normalized.
Right.
Just because I think I would have benefited from going to counseling when I was younger. But I just want to be a safe space for like kids and even adults to just come to and let me know, like, hey, this is what's going on. Okay, what can we do to fix it? Or what would you like to do? Yeah,
how can we make you feel better? You know, and that's because, you know, I'm a social worker and I have my MSW. So I feel like we have kindred spirits when I work with people who have that same passion. And I'm excited for you to go on to that next journey. Higher ed and helping professions, they're the same and different.
Yeah.
But the skill sets that you learn from your mental health program or your social work program is so beneficial and helpful. And I know you can probably see that already
for sure
in higher ed. And I know that we're not taking on the counselor role, although we have that. But I just think that it's a good benefit. So
yeah, I've definitely noticed that I've used it a lot, even working with students or in my team.
Yeah, no, you will.
Yeah.
And just on yourself, being aware of certain techniques and things and how to bring yourself down and stuff like that. So no, I think that's super cool.
Thanks.
Okay, so I got another question. If you had only one sense, hearing, touch, sight, etc., which would you want?
Ooh, this is a hard one because I'm going back and forth with two different ones, sight and hearing. Only because I love listening to music, but sight I want to be able to see all the beautiful things the world has to offer.
Right.
So I would have to go with sight.
See, yeah, I don't know for me because, like, I guess it depends on when it happened.
Right.
If I had sight and I could see a whole bunch of stuff, then I lost my sight. I would rather have my hearing because then I can imagine what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But if I never could see the stuff that people are talking about, I probably think that I would want to have my sight first. So I agree with you.
Yeah, and that's more what I was thinking, like, am I able to see first? And then am I losing the sense?
Yeah, because that it does make a difference. Like, but I would not want to lose my taste.
Me neither.
That one didn't even come up in my mind. I was like, taste? No.
Oh, I need to taste all the good food.
But yeah, that's interesting though, question. I'm going to have to think about that some more. What is your favorite season and why?
Fall.
I think everybody. But that's true. I think like Michigan, you like fall. Fall gives you a little bit of everything. But why do you like fall?
Yeah, so living in Michigan, that is just one reason why I absolutely love it. I love when the leaves change. It's so beautiful outside. I love that crisp air. I also love that I'm able to kind of break out my sweaters, jackets, sneakers, my like high boots, and then all the activities that come with it. So going to pumpkin patches, haunted houses for me. Those are a fun one. Drinking apple cider, eating caramel apples, getting the donuts, all that good stuff.
It is. You're right, though. It's like, I know, to me, fall is like the beginning of things for me. And I know it seems like it should be it, but like it's the beginning of football season.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of school. And then, like you said, you got the holidays that come up and I used to love Halloween, but I didn't even think about like the whole apple cider, donuts, Uncle John's, Philip Orchard. Yeah, those places.
So fun to go to.
They are, and they're getting all my coins because that doggone apple cider, it's just so, all of them.
It's so good, and now they're doing slushies with it too. And
I just, I'm not shouting out Philip Orchard. I mean, I'm not trying to give them no free stuff, but that Slurpee, that slushie is the best.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out.
You gotta go.
Okay.
It is the best. It's okay. I'm gonna get off on a whole tangent, but whoever came up with that idea, that was Chef's Kiss because I love that. But yeah, so fall is mine too, if you couldn't tell. So, all right, another question. You have good answers. I like answers. If all your needs were met, time and money were not a factor, wouldn't that be nice? What would you spend your time and energy doing?
Yeah, so I would love for this to happen, but
Right.
I would just spend time with my friends and family. And I know that seems really just like simple, but I have so much family that I don't get to see very often.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of them do live in Lansing, some live out of state. I would love nothing more than to just be able to just hang out with them. But just due to our busy schedules, that isn't an option.
No, but that's how life is now, right? Like, the time is a precious gift.
It is.
And and not have to worry about money, so that y'all could have family reunion. You could set it out how you want to. You could just meet and enjoy each other. No, I like that answer. I think that's a good thing that people don't really appreciate.
For sure. And just friends too. Like I have a group of friends, 4 girls that I've known for the past 10 years. And some of them live out of state. So I would just love to be able to like get together more and just hang out, because they've been there for me a lot. We uplift and encourage and motivate one another. So it'd be great to just hang out with them as well.
Yeah, that's a good and not worry about it. And then you guys can have the girls trip, or you could go to what destination that you want to go to, and money wouldn't be a problem. No, I feel you on that, because I would like to do that
and
too.
We do trips too yearly, but we can only do one a year.
Right.
Because of money and time.
Exactly. And time. So now you could just do whatever. Oh, I'll meet you in Bermuda. I'll meet you here. No, I think that's cool. And I think that that's a way to always fill your cup up. So that's a good thing. What ways do you achieve work-life balance? Like, do you take a break or go for a walk or like have a mindful moment? What do you do?
Yeah, so in my current position, I'm actually huge on work-life balance. If you ask my employees, they'll probably tell you that I constantly bring this up in our meetings. I'm very big on just taking care of yourself. So what I do normally just during the workday is I like to get up and go for walks, get out of my office. Being outside just helps me just kind of breathing in that fresh air. Also just kind of scheduling times where I don't want to be at work. I truly believe that the only way for us to give students the best service is by taking care of ourselves. And I try to let my employees know, like, hey, if you need a day off, take a day off. Just communicate that with me.
Right. So that we can make it work for everybody. But yeah, no, I think that's a wonderful. I like you for a boss. I want you to be my boss. But no, it's important, especially we work with people so much.
Yeah.
And we work with people. We don't never know how the person that we work with is going to show up.
For sure.
And we have to keep a certain calmness. And we have to be professional, but we're people too.
Right, we're humans.
Yeah, and so if you don't take care of yourself, your mind and your body and your spirit gonna take care of you before you're gonna do something or something's gonna happen, you're gonna fall out. So yeah, I agree with that, and I think that that's a good way to manage people and supervise them. So I appreciate that, and I'm sure your employees do as well.
Yeah, thank you.
So who or what inspires you in your career?
So right now in my career in education, I'd say female leadership inspires me. So coming to LCC, there were so many females in leadership, and it was so awesome to see. The other organization that I was at, and even past jobs, there weren't a lot of females in on leadership. Right. So coming here, it was a breath of fresh air, and I just love being able to learn and grow from them, and then also look to them for support.
No, yeah, it's amazing here. And I think sometimes we take it for granted.
Yeah.
I really believe that if you have the desire and you want to do some things here at LCC, if you could have the qualifications, people will try to hire you within, and they'll try to help you to move in leadership. And I think what we have that women's ACE.
ACE, yeah.
Yeah, that organization that comes in, and we are part of that. And I think it's just all of Michigan, right? But are you a part of that?
I am a part of it, yes.
Okay, are you in a
I attended the last one that was here at LCC.
Yeah, no, I think because they have another one coming up.
I think
on the 18th or something, and I'm planning on attending that. But I always like that because you get some inspiration.
Yeah.
You just get like people who have to raise children or have to take care of families.
Women just do so much.
Yeah.
Women and even mothers, they do so much.
And yeah, it just makes you like proud.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very proud of we have a lot of like Dr. Samuels.
For sure. And especially women of color too.
Yeah.
It's just so hard to get in leadership roles when you are a woman of color. Like you sometimes feel like you have to work 10 times as hard just to show like, hey, I can do this job. I am capable. So it's just super inspiring for me.
It is. And it lets you know that there's opportunities for you. And I like that this organization shows you that, right?
Yeah,
because people talk a whole bunch of stuff, but then you don't ever see nobody that looks like you or has the same experiences and stuff like that. And that's the thing here. People look like me, they can relate to me, and they accept me. And that's what I like about working here. So, yeah, I love that. Does your job make you feel happy and fulfilled? Why or why not? I already know what you already said, but go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes me feel happy and fulfilled. The ability to support students on their academic journey it's super rewarding. Just knowing that you can make a positive impact on someone's life makes me really fulfilled. And I also love that since I work in a central area of the college, students will stop in, give me an update, how their classes are going and like what's been going on. So that's just really awesome to see like how far they've come. And just me being here 2 years, I've already have some students that I helped right when I started that are going to be graduating next year. So it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you.
You do get excited with that. And the thing, what you all have is that people can come back to you throughout the time that they're here.
Yes.
Change majors. You might see different people. You might see a different advisor. But the things that you all do represent all majors, all people here that are students and need assistance. You guys can help and build relationships. I know before you came, there was a guy, Terrence.
And I hear about him.
People still coming up here asking about Terrence because
he was great.
He did such a wonderful job. But that's the thing about the Star Zone. You can develop relationships and people will come back because you have answers for people and you teach them how to do things and you make them feel like they're not dumb.
Yeah.
And sometimes people feel like that. And when they come up to the Star Zone, they feel like, oh, you don't know how to do it? Oh, okay, well, we got you. We're going to put you on a computer. Because I come up here. Y'all help me with my daughter. She attends here. The Star Zone has been amazing with FAFSA, getting through FAFSA as a parent. I was like, oh, and they said, oh, parents can come up here and we'll help them. I was so happy. Even though I work here, I was like, that is a service that people don't understand. And what takes 5 minutes for the Star Zone to help explain, I would have been sitting at home at my computer agonizing for like an hour and a half or 2 hours or giving up. And so like our services here are great and you lead a great team. So I just
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I go all crazy about the Star Zone.
No, I love it. I think my team is awesome. Like shout out to them because they really be taking the time to help students.
Yeah, they do. They are the best. So I know we can talk all day. Like Sarah, I love the conversation. I'm so excited to see what happens to you when you get out of school in fall of 25 and don't be trying to leave us and go get no counseling job. Do some
I actually would love to be a counselor here.
Okay, hey, put it out in the atmosphere. Yeah. Let people know that's what you're looking for. So hey, I get it. I'm with you. So my last question would be, what career advice would you give to your younger self?
I would say network as much as possible and establish healthy boundaries. Networking, just because it's not always what you know, it's about who you know.
Yeah.
I was in a training actually yesterday, and our trainer had said something along the lines of, you never know who holds the keys to your future.
Right.
And that really resonated with me because I'm like, yeah, like a lot of the jobs or places I've been is just because it's based on who I know.
Right.
So I think that just network as much as possible and establish healthy boundaries, whether that's in the workplace, family, and friends, just to maintain healthy relationships, to prevent burnout, and just to protect your mental health and well-being.
Preach. No, I'm for real. Boundaries will help you.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. So, yay, Sarah. I'm so glad that you took time to come on Who's That Star today. I was just so happy to have you here. And do you have anything else you'd like to say to close out your time with us today?
No, just thank you so much for having me. This was a lot of fun, and shout out to my team at the Star Zone. They're killing it, as well as at the West Campus too.
Right. Okay, WTS community, I look forward to next time. Take care. You've been listening to Who's That Star? I'm Lisa A., and you can listen to this episode of Who's That Star and other shows from LCC Connect anytime online at lccconnect.org. Thank you for listening. Catch me next time to find out who's that star.